welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing around with a Morphe palette. It's kind of new. It's the Maddie, I don't really know how to say her last name, but anyways, it's really fun. Look at all those colors. A lot of fun, unique colors in here. I was really excited to play with this and to try something different. These type of palettes always kind of push me out of my comfort zone. So let's see, I'm just gonna go with it again. So basically I don't have any face makeup on except for my eyebrows. My eyebrows take kind of a long time, so that's why I do them before. If you guys want me to do a video of me just doing my eyebrows, I can do that too, but so that you don't have to be here forever, I did them beforehand. Anyhow, so let's go into the palette. So you guys already know by now, I really like my e.l.f. fluffy brush. So I'm going to take that. We're going to start in the crease of my eye. So I'm going to take the color Maddie Girl, this one right here. So it's a very peachy kind of pink shade. And I'm just going to put that in the crease of my eye. And I don't know if you're seeing it, but it's a very light pink color. Maybe you can hear Miss Bella in the background. Apparently she wants to be in here while I film. Bella's my cat. Okay, so we're just gonna go in the crease, blend. Can't really see that it's picking up too much. There is a nice wash of pink there. So that's just my transition shade. So this just helps blend everything together rather than just going in with something, I guess like a lid shade or a crease shade. Or a corner shade. This just helps set kind of like the base. Oh, I've also prepped my eyelids with the Milani eye primer. This is really good. It's like $10 at the drugstore. That's like the base of all of your eyeshadow, so that helps everything stick. You don't want to do all this work and then it just fades away throughout the day. Okay, so I've done the crease. So now I'm gonna go in with this bright coral color. It's called Crushed. This one right here. I'm going in with a denser fluffy brush, you can see. So now I'm gonna just take this and put it kind of, not really so much in my crease, but just right here. It's a very bright coral shade. I'm just gonna buff it just kind of along the crease so that when my eyes open, you can see it. It's really bright, really pretty. Okay, so a lot of blending. I have this Real Techniques brush. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's, hold on. That doesn't tell you. Base shadow brush. So this brush, I like to use it here when I highlight the brow bone, but I'm just going to use it right now to blend in a little bit that really pretty coral color that I just put in. Okay, so I'm taking a dense brush, or a packer brush. Okay, so this color is actually called 5, and it actually has like an eye. You can see it, but it has like an eyelash or an eye engraved in it. It's really cool. Okay, so anyways, let's go back to this look. So I'm gonna take this blue and I'm gonna put it, whoa, okay, on my lid. And I was not expecting the blue to be so pigmented. Like, it's like powder blue. Can we just take a moment for the shadow. That's craziness. Anyways, I never really used to be into Morphe shadows. Well, because it was kind of hard to get here in Canada, but now they're in Sephora, so it's a little more accessible for us. So I have a few. One of my favorites is the collab that Jeffree Star did with Morphe. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago. I'll do something maybe with that. That is my favorite. Okay, so we've got that really cool blue. Now it kind of faded away the coral, so I gotta go back into Crushed. That first color, well, sorry, second color I was working with. And I'm just gonna put it back, blend it in my crease. And take this brush here, it's a bit denser looking for my the outer part of my eye. I'm gonna take the color called Go Home. So it's this really pretty burgundy color, very deep. This kind of on the outer part of the eye. Oh, that looks pretty. So we're just smoking it on the outer just to give the eye a little bit of depth. And the other eye. Whoa, it kind of makes it look really, purpley when you mix it with the blue. That's why it's really cool when you start blending out your shadows. It's like you create a whole new eyeshadow color when they're on top of each other. Like that looks so, you can see, but it looks very purple. And just blend it in. Sometimes the eye look gets messy. It looks kind of ugly before you get finished, but you just got to keep blending and working with it. So right now I'm going to blend a little bit more. Looking really pretty actually. I might not even bother with the glitter. So you can see it's looking pretty. I will say though, that blue seems to fade pretty quickly. Even though it does have a lot of pigment, it seems to like be dusting away. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyways, I'll see what this looks like when we're done. Okay, so that is that. I actually think it looks really pretty. I'm gonna go back in that crushed color, so that's the coral color, and just put it back because it looks like it's fading out a little bit. Okay, so now what I need to blend everything again. Blend. I'm gonna go back into Go Home, which is that dark plum color. I'm gonna go back into my crease. I don't know why it's giving me like popsicle vibes. I mean the crease color. So you guys know about my NYX glitter glue. Anyways, there it is. Package is looking a little rough because I've had this for a while. But you don't really need a lot. I'm just gonna put it like right in the center of my eyelid. Okay, so let's just dab it gonna dab it right, oh dear, I think I went a little bit high up. Didn't want to go that high. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab, this is actually from a Naked, Urban Decay Naked palette, I think the original one. I really like the brushes they put with it. So this is just like a flat synthetic brush. I'm gonna go in with that sparkle color. It's called God Mom. So it is this guy right here. And we're gonna see what that's gonna look like on my eye. I'm just gonna pick it up and place it right where I just put that glitter glue. Oh dear, I don't know if I like it. Well, actually, okay. Ooh, kind of feel like I want it all over the lid. Do you guys see? It's actually really pretty, but I think I'm just gonna leave it, whoa, in the center of my eye. Darn it, okay. Because then I'm gonna lose the blue, which is the whole point. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the center. It's really pretty though. Okay, so back in the center, back into God Mom, and just pack it over the glitter glue. Let's see what, yeah, don't put it over the glue, it kind of just flakes. Because I'm just trying to put it around it where I didn't use the glitter glue, and it's kind of, okay, that is looking very fun. Okay, put, whoops, a little more blue. Just around it, because, okay, so the payoff of it is really good, but I feel like it does, like as I was doing the look, it kind of faded out a bit. Hopefully that doesn't look, okay, it's looking a little bit crazy, people, don't worry. I'm gonna put some more sparkle around it. Maybe it'll make it look not so crazy. Okay, so I think I'm liking that. That God Mom color is so pretty. Okay, let's move on. See, I can see some creasing happening. That blue shade. I'm gonna go pat some more in here. Okay, I think I'm finished with my eyes now. Looks very fun. Now to do your face. Let's blend it a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see, there's a color in here called Butterfly Fantasy. I'm gonna see what that will look like as the brow bone. On the brow bone, sorry. Because I realized in the last two videos I didn't put anything on my brow bone. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm going in with that e.l.f. brush. You can see a lot of product picked up there. So, whoa, okay, that's an intense brow bone color. It's very creamy. looks like a bit of a pink. I feel like it has a bit of a pink tinge to it. Those look really pretty though. It really does brighten up and finish up the overall. I look very pretty. Okay, to fix my eyebrows a little bit. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Always have this. This is in brunette. It's a really good drugstore eyebrow pencil. Okay, so now I guess I should line my eyes. So again, you guys know. If you don't know, now you know. This is the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner in black. Okay. So now face. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation. I'm in the color Sun Beige. So it's this one here. This is a really good drugstore foundation. Really good. I think it's better than a lot of high-end foundations. To be honest, you don't need to buy high-end foundation. I've tried quite a few and I honestly don't like any of them as much as I love like my drugstore foundation. I can actually do a video on maybe my top 5 drugstore videos if you guys like. Just as a side note, my skin is a little bit of like a combination skin, so my cheeks get dry and then my nose and forehead get a little bit oily throughout the day. But right now my skin's pretty good because I'm using a really good moisturizer. Now that winter's coming, that might change a little bit. I can always do a skincare video if you guys like, because here in Canada or anywhere where it gets cold and you have to turn the heat on, your skin changes and it can really affect everything. Like if your skin is not good, it's not going to be like your makeup's not going to apply as well and you're not going to look as good. So skincare is very important. I'm really big on skincare and I take a lot of care in my skin, so I can do a video on that too, just some of my top products. I have a lot of affordable products and some that are from Sephora that I honestly also consider to be affordable. Anyways, let's go back to the foundation. So I'm just going to buff that into my skin. I'm using my Collab foundation brush and I'm just adding this to my skin, patting it in. So this just gives a really flawless finish to the skin. This finish is kind of like more of a satin. Like it's not really matte, but it's not something in the middle of matte and dewy. So I guess satin's a good description for it. And it does pretty much last all day. I probably use like maybe just 2 pumps for my entire face. Do my other side. You can see how well that covers on that side. And my nose. Okay. face is looking good. I just have to do under my eyes. Look pretty crazy right now. Again, same with concealer. I'm really picky with concealer, and I haven't really found anything that I love that's like considered high-end. I like drugstore. I have quite a few drugstore favorite concealers actually. So I think I used this one in the last video, but it's my favorite, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm in the color light beige. This is very hydrating. It's really nice for under the eyes. So I'm just going to apply it. So again, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. If you don't have this brush, you need to go and get it. It makes it so easy. So you can see literally see my under eyes being erased by this. And you don't need a lot of concealer, like a lot of product, you just need a little bit. So just work it in the skin. And the nice thing about this one is that it doesn't dry down really fast. Some concealers, you can only do one eye at a time, because by the time you get to the other eye, the product has dried down and you can't move it to where you want, which doesn't really help anything. So just keep blending it. Okay, so that looks pretty good now. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my under eyes with my Laura Mercier powder. It's just in the color translucent. You can use any powder that you want. I just happen to have this one with me. And I'm just taking a very fluffy, it's not dense at all, so it's not going to pack a lot of powder, which I don't want. I don't want crepey under eyes. So I'm going to just apply it. Oh, the reason I put my face all weird is because when you go like this, it kind of like takes out any lines that's in your face. And then, because if you set it like this, I have like a little line here, and it can actually set the line in place. But if you go like this and like look down, it kind of like takes out those lines, if that makes any sense. Looks a little crazy, but anyways, that's what seems to work for me. Okay, so that's looking good. Skin looks good. Now let's go into, let's do mascara. So, well, my face sets a little bit. So I'm going to use the Maybelline New York Falsies. And this is in the shade probably Blackest Black. I can't see it, it's too small. So I'm just gonna put this on my upper lashes. Oh, it looks like some of my liner got smudged off a little bit. Oh, clear here. Look at it. Does fix this. Okay. So, okay, mascara. So it's got like a curvier hourglass shaped wand. And let's just put this on. So, do the other eye. Okay, so you can see my lashes there. They look pretty good. Very nice and full. And long too. Get some good coats in there. All right. It's looking really pretty. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I just gotta do my contouring. So again, you guys, well, you don't know, I'm using the Morphe Glamour Bronze in the color Leader, so you can see it there. It's a bit more of like a reddish base, but that's what I tend to grab. It doesn't have any like orange color on it. Okay. Now my favorite part is blush. So I'm just going to use this NYX blush. It's called Sweet Cheeks. It's matte, and this color is called Citron Rose. So it's really pretty. Kind of like, has a bit of coral to it, which works really well for my skin tone. I'm just going to put it the outer parts of my cheeks because I don't want to highlight this part because I have a rounder face. So keeping it closer to this part of my face, so not like right here. It slims out the face a little bit. All right. Okay, so I think we're done with the face. Take these tips out. Fix my hair. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do lipstick. So I have this Maybelline New York lipstick. It's one of their mattes. It's called Touch of Spice. I'm gonna add this. And there you go. Hopefully you like this look.